Hello friends, this is Dr. Mamta Patania from Indian Institute of Public Administration, New Delhi. Welcome to the session on food safety and consumer. This primarily gives an insight into the various dimensions of food safety and role of Food Safety Standards Authority of India in ensuring consumers get safe food. Now, what is food? Food is one of the most important necessities in our life. Foodborne illnesses usually arise from improper handling, preparation, or storage of food. The action of monitoring food to ensure that it will not cause foodborne illness is known as food safety. Now, this is a definition which a layman can very well understand, but giving a discipline and a definition which would be scientific in nature, it is a scientific discipline describing handling, preparation, and storage of food in ways that prevent foodborne illness and avoid potentially severe health hazards. Now, this food safety involves safety between industry and market and consumer. Now, as far as consumers are concerned, what are the different expectations of consumers for food? Number one expectation is the food should be fresh. Number two is sensory quality, which goes for its appearance, color, and flavor. Number three is nutritive, means the food which you eat or the end product which you're buying from the market should be wholesome. And last but not the least is that the food should be safe. But this is the least priority area in most of our lives. For this very reason, there were n number of food laws in India, like the Prevention of Food Adulteration Act 1954, Food Products Order 1955, various orders under Essential Commodities Act 1955, Meat Products Order 1973, and the list is long. But in the present scenario, we have a Food Safety and Standards Act 2006, which repeals all other acts and it consolidates the laws relating to food and for setting up a Food and Safety Standards Authority of India. The Act aims to establish a single reference point for all matters which are relating to food safety and standards by moving from multi-level, multi-departmental control to a single line of command. Under the Act, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India was established on 5th September 2008. Now, what does this FSSAI or the Food Safety Standards Authority do? It is an autonomous body under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. It lays down science-based standards for articles of food. It regulates manufacture, storage, distribution, sale, and import of food articles. It also ensures availability of safe and wholesome food for human consumption. Seeing and going by the command structure of FSSAI, we have food safety commissioners in all the states. There are different number of public and state labs which are 72 plus in number. There are NABL private labs, referral labs, food safety officers, and food analysts. So all this command structure connotes that we have a setup which is there for food safety and providing food safety to consumers. But a question still lingers on. Is this command structure sufficient to the huge population base which we have in the Indian scenario? The answer is no. The reason for this big no is that food adulteration is a major health hazard, and the various studies done by FSSAI prove that the adulteration, the comparative analysis of the adulteration rates in the different states is found to be very, very high, and this food adulteration is a major cause of concern. So, what as a consumer we should be doing? So, for cooked and served food complaints redressal, while registering a complaint, the following data is to be provided. One should have the name and address of the food premise, the FSSAI license number, bill or invoice number, photograph, if any, of the product. Complaint is to be made to the designated officer of the concerned district or food safety commissioner of the concerned state. Similarly, for packed food complaints redressal, while registering the complaint, the consumer should be knowing the product brand name, FSSAI license number, batch number, manufacture, packing date, best before date or the shelf life, purchased from which shop, purchasing date, bill or invoice, and photograph if any. For unlabeled agri products, meat, milk, poultry complaints, while registering a complaint, the following data is required. Retail shop, local vendor or the local market address from where the consumer has brought that product, bill, invoice if any, photograph of the product, and similarly the complaint is to be made to the designated officer of the concerned district or food safety commissioner of concerned state. Now a question still is there, how to file a complaint. There are 3 tiers which a consumer can follow religiously. The first tier is always contact the customer care number provided on the pack, the contact nodal officer at the FSSAI website. Nodal officer details can also be taken from company's website. The second tier goes, you can always contact the state food authority or the food safety commissioner, and if still not satisfied, you can contact the central food authority. Now there are n number of ways to get in connect with the central food authority, which can be contacted via number 1, email. You can write an email to compliance@fssai.gov.in. There is a WhatsApp or SMS number. You can write an SMS or WhatsApp at 9868686868. They also have a Facebook page which is FSSAI. You can get in connect with them at their Twitter handle @FSSAI India. FSSAI Concern web portal, that is Food Safety Connect, is another way you can get connect to the Central Food Authority. They also have a toll-free number which is 1800-112100. They also have a Food Safety Connect, which is an Android application and very well can be downloaded on your mobiles. Or you can write letters to the Regulatory Compliance Division, which is there in New Delhi. Or if you're there in Delhi itself, you can walk in to the Regulatory Compliance Division and lodge your complaint. Now, after knowing all the redressal mechanisms, friends, what are the simple steps for healthy living? You should always go for a simple 7 steps to healthy living. What are those? Decide to live a healthy lifestyle. See where you are now, means what you are consuming, where you are consuming. Understand healthy eating. Recognize the benefits of physical activity, which is very, very important. Set goals and plan. Shop, cook and eat together. I repeat, shop, cook and eat together, which is need of the hour. We hardly have time for our families, for our friends while eating. So this is very, very important, and support a healthier lifestyle for your family. Now friends, all of us can have a eat well plate for ourselves. Decide your eat well plate, which specifically tells what you have to eat. I'm not telling just shun away with your junk food. You can have that, but to what extent are you going to have that? That is your decision, because it is your life which you have to keep it safe. In the end, eat but not waste. This is the appeal I'm making. Eat but not waste. You don't have to eat everything. Take little at a time. Finish whatever food you have taken. Do not throw food, because friends, millions don't get even a single meal in a day. So this is an appeal on the run. Make time for food safety. Thank you so much.